Hey honeybees, welcome back to L&L Honeycomb Homestead. So today I'm out here in the garden, and before family comes, again I am having these videos up for y'all so you can see what's going on and what we have been doing prior to the family coming for my father's first birthday party. And so anyway, Lowe's been out here because one of the neighbors have also let him use his weed eater. So until we can get us a torch to lay out this um, weed fabric, he's been able to go around the beds and everything with the little weed eater, and over there in the area that we were talking about as far as Mickey. But he ain't made it over there yet, but I'll show you some of the things that he's been doing and everything. So y'all keep watching. Area that I'm in is over here with the green beans and the squash and everything. I'm going to show you how well they've been growing here lately. It's really nice. They've been getting a good rainfall and everything, and they're growing really, really good. And so I'm going to turn you around so you can see not only the squash and the green beans, but all the good works that Lorenzo has been able to do around here in this area. I'm so excited, y'all. So happy that we can able to just see the yard again. So here, the squash is doing pretty good in these first two tires. They've been able to grow freely, and as you can see around there, Lorenzo was able to get around the tires. So happy he was able to do that. And so, okay, I'm going to turn you around. I don't want you to get dizzy. I'm going to turn you around so we can walk forward. Okay, so here are the green beans. Some of the green beans are growing. I was able to pull all the weeds out that was trying to grow back up in there. Like I think I had in this bed, I had some garlic a couple of years ago. And so I believe the garlic is still trying to grow back up in here, because when I was pulling it, I could smell it. But I do not want them in there, but I am using it for the time being. And over here we have another green bean that has sprouted over here. And as you can see, Lorenzo has been cutting all around there. It was really wild and rambunctious, so he was able to get around there. Here are some green beans that are growing, and there's some more green beans growing over here. And again, I have been pulling weeds out, making sure everything is good and cleaned out. It wasn't a whole lot of weeds. Like I said, these were my onion beds as well. So, yeah, I think it's just, part of them coming back or whatever. But he was able to get all behind the tires, as you can see, and it's really nice and clean all around it. So we got that cleared out. So here are the corn. If you can remember back in a couple of videos, I had planted some more corn, and I was able to get 3 that germinated. So got here, here, and here. It's supposed to be one growing somewhere around here. We'll just wait. But I was able to get some more corn growing in each one of these beds. Same here. Here's the corn. Everything's looking good on this. He was able to go behind the tires. It was looking good. And then here, some more corn. And then I was able to have some more corn here, here, and there. Haven't seen anything as far as the okra and the eggplant, so we're just waiting patiently on that. But as we go on down, you'll be able to see some of the green beans that I had planted over here in this area, along with the tomatoes as well. And they're doing really good, the tomatoes. in these areas right here. I have one right here and I have one right here. So they're doing pretty good. Also, the cucumbers are doing well, as you can see. I'm going to pull this little bunch up of grass. I'm going to pull that up. But these are cucumbers right here. And they're growing really good all along the seams right in there. And as we come on around, I had planted some more corn. So as you can see, there's one right here. And two of them didn't germinate right here. But the corn is really growing. And they're doing really good as well in each one of these cinder blocks. And they're doing really good. And also in here too. They're doing good. The kale and the onions are doing good, as you can see. So here's the onion. Here's the onions here. And then I have some cauliflower that's growing in here. Some more onions. The kale is doing good. I have some more onions right here. And the cabbage. Something got a hold of those other two cabbages. I don't know what it was, but the cabbage that was there, there's one right there that survived, but I have a lot of cabbage, so I'm not really worried about those two that was right there. But everything's going pretty good, and all I'm doing is just pulling out some of that. And I'm going back over this with some more straw because I didn't have enough the first go around, so I will be able to put some more in the beds so that way it can continue on suppressing out the grass. And then as we come over here, as you can see, the potatoes are doing well. And then I have over here the cantaloupe and stuff. So they're growing, they're sprouting up. And then over here, I have the cantaloupe and they're sprouting too, as you can see. And then potatoes. And then I have some sugar baby melons that are also sprouting, and the potatoes are going good, and these are also the melons in here. So these beds are looking pretty good and lovely as well. And as we come on over, the yellow wax beans are doing good. Cabbage is slowly moving over here. The onions are doing well along here. I also was able to plant some other things in there. They're slowly coming up. The bell peppers are coming up pretty good in these as well. Here are the poblano peppers I had put in. They're doing good. And as we walk on down, the beets, they're doing good. They're kind of small and I can see them, but they're doing pretty good, as you can see right there. And then I got one in the middle right there. And then as we go on down, we got some onions in between. So everything's looking good as far as down on the end and back this way. The peas, they're doing really good. I had a flower on one of them the other day, so we'll probably be showing some peas here soon. And so as we come around, and here's the deal, they're growing. Gotta water this stuff, but I ain't gonna water right now because it will burn the vegetables, and I'll wait until the evening. But the onions are doing well. I will be coming out here harvesting some of the tops of the onions that I was able to get down so we can get our first little harvest off the onion tops. They're along the downside, the cinder blocks. As we come over here, we have some more onions, and we also have some, what is this? The Swiss chard, and that's doing pretty good. And then you got some onions, and on down, we have some more Swiss chard. Down here, we got the squash, as you can see. And then we have some little sprouts coming up from the rosemary. And I am waiting on the pak choi. There is a little green that is showing in between here. So that'll be pak choy. As we walk over here to the grow bed garden, everything over here is looking good. The cauliflower and the cabbage, they're doing well in these cups. I will be taking these cups off of here soon, so be prepared to see them in the next video for that. But they are doing really good over here inside these cups. Super excited, very happy. The arugula, they're making their way on up. Gotta water this as well, but they're in here and they're doing good too. And as we slowly turn around, I had some squash in here. Haven't seen anything as far as in this bed yet. Oh yeah, right here that y'all see. There's a squash right there. So I'm super excited. But I haven't seen anything else pop up yet. But very happy to see that one little squash head come through there. So that's what's going on over here in this garden. And also, if you're wondering what's in this tub, I had some butternut squash and I dropped a seed in here and couldn't find it, but it will reveal itself. So that's some more squash. And things are growing in here as well. Like I told y'all before, even spinach, they're growing pretty good in there. And I'll be taking them out as well. So as we come on along, I'm going to show you. Got another flower going on. As far as with the strawberries, they're doing pretty good in here. Need to be watered, but they're doing really good. Got some onions that are growing over in here. I got some beets, carrots, and spinach growing in this bed. As you can see, all the green, they're coming up nicely. Can't wait to see everything. And then in the cinder blocks, I was just taking out some of those wild little grasses in here. So I got my onions in here. I also have some beets growing in here. And I also have the arugula. They're growing. Everything's still growing. And carrots. And my dill. And as we come over here, in these bags, I do have some bell peppers growing in here. They're little, but they're growing. And they're in the bed as well. And then as we look above that, the lettuce, they're doing good. Won't be long before I harvest some of those and see how that turns out. And as we come on over into the bed, here's some more of my starts that I brought them outside. And I gotta water those, but those are all the hot peppers. Some of them anyway, but there's a lot of majority of them are hot peppers. I gotta water my strawberry thing, but I got some strawberries that are also growing in this pot, as you can see. Right up in there, strawberries. So super excited about that. As we come back, we can look, there is some more squash. I got some chives that I had put in here, waiting on those to show. And I have some more basil. And I also have some more corn. I had 12 of them in here, and 6 of them was able to germinate. And now there's 6 more starting to pop up. So I'll be putting some more corn out. And then in this bed, I have some lemon basil and some purple basil. And they're sprouting a little bit in this bed too. And then you can see the the oregano is doing pretty good. The cilantro, and now I could put some more hay in there, but I had put some more seeds in there, and now they're all kind of sprouting out. Very happy about the cilantro, and the thyme is doing well, along with the sage. As we come a little bit closer, I'm gonna let you see right in this other bed here, the spinach is doing pretty good. The carrots are doing really well. And the other carrots are doing good. And then the arugula is doing good too. And here's the cilantro. So I'm bringing y'all up a little closer so you can see them. They're doing really good. The lettuce, it's about that time for me to harvest some lettuce. Have me a nice little bowl of lettuce. They're doing really good. And then we have our thyme. She's doing good too with her little purple flowers. Sage is doing well. And those collard greens are doing good too. Got a few of them then popped up and stuff. And the marigolds that are in there around the perimeter are also starting to sprout. So they're doing pretty good. His little cactuses over here is doing well. Got flowers that's going to be going here. Raspy is also doing good. She's still vining. And then I have some more flowers that are going in this bed. And right above me, I had planted some flowers in here, so they're starting to sprout as well. And then over here as well too, they're starting to sprout. So that's what's going on in the honeycomb area. And since I've moved the mint from over there in that corner and set them right here, they're really thriving. They really like the shade because they get a lot of sun, morning sun right here, but then the sun cuts back and so they get a little bit of that shade. And so this is the time of day that he gets his shade, but it's doing really good, really good. And it gets a lot of sun, so yeah, it likes the sun and the shade, so they're doing really good. And I want to harvest some of those mint leaves so I can have some more tea. It's really good. And so as we go on down, you can see some of the work that Lorenzo has done all around the garden area. He has cleaned up all of that with that weed eater, and it looks good. So I'll be able to put my plants and stuff back over in this area like it was in the very beginning, where it looked so pretty. And then he was able to get all up in here and get majority of all the weeds out of here, and it's looking good too. And then over here in the open way, he was able to get all that cleaned up, and it looks really good. And all I have to do is just pick some of that dead stuff and get it out from around this area. So he didn't want to bother that to knock that plant out. So it looks really good. He cleaned up real good. You actually walk through here and see what you have. It makes a difference. I want to give a shout out to our neighbors for letting us use their weed eater. Thank you very much. And so as you can see, he's cleaned up all around here. See how he did. He did a great job on it. It looks great. He was able to go along the fence. That stuff goes back here. The chicken's been having fun back there as well. And he was able to go along this right here and get that cleaned up too. And so he's gonna start working over here in the area where Mickey's at. And that's gonna be knocked out here too soon. But all over there on the back side of that fence is all cleaned up. All of it. If you look back on the other video, you can see that where he had cut the yard and everything. So it looks really good on the opposite side of that fence. So he's going to be tackling this area where Mickey is at. And it's pretty much all we lack, y'all. Pretty much it. Very happy. So the garden is really coming along. He's going to get all up in there as well too. And it looks really good. He's already hit that side over there. So yeah, it looks really good. He did a wonderful job. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and y'all have yourself a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.